Good evening to all. Today we are going to see how to create a web services in Microsoft Visual Studio IDE. So there are few steps to create a web services. So we are going to see how to create a web services. So first is open Visual Studio, then select a file, go to new, then website, then in website template you select ASP.NET Web Service. So as we see, here is a new website. Here we need to select ASP.NET Web Service. So here is the path of the web services where it is going to be located. So then after that, now our new web service is ready and it will look like this. So this is a solution explorer for the web services. So now we will open webservice.cs file in a web service website to write a code to get user data from the database. So before writing a web method in a service.cs, first add module by namespaces. These are the few using system.xml, system.configuration, system.data, system.data SQL client. After adding namespaces, write the following methods such as get user details in a service.cs page. So here we are adding the methods, that is get user details in a service.cs page. So this is the method in which the code to retrieve a database from a particular table is going to be written, and connection classes are also written to fetch the data from the databases. Now here we need to remember one point, that is adding web method before method definition, because we need to access a web method publicly, otherwise it is not possible to access method publicly. If we observe above code, I have converted data set to XML element. So here we can see XML element, so that because of sometimes we will get error like a return type data set. Invalid type, it must be either an IList source, enumerable, or iData source. To avoid this kind of errors, I converted data set to XML element. So here now we need to set the database connection in web.config file, because here I am getting database connection from the web.config file. So this is in the configuration file. If we see the solution explorer, here is a web.config file. In the web.config file, there is a connection string node. In that connection string node, I need to set the parameters such as data source, what is the password, what is the user, and what is the user initial catalog, that is a database name. So as I have created web services, we need to run this web services. So after running this web services, this is the output of the web services. So here we can see the web services is running on the local host port number 1670. Then web service name, that is we have set the web service name as a service demo.asmx. Okay, so this is the output of the web service. So if we write username SDK and click on the input, it will give a result, that is information related to user SDK. So here we can say username SDK and all the details related to the user, that is Sridhar, Kamble and Mumbai, that is first name, last name and location. So second stage is consuming web services in web application. So as we have created web services in Visual Studio IDE, now we can consume these web services in the website. So again we need to open the Visual Studio, select file, then new, then website, then select ASP.NET website. So here we can see the template. We need to select the ASP.NET website. So now here path of the website is here, we can see. Now after creation of a new website, right click on the solution explorer, this is the solution explorer, and choose add web references. That would be like this. So here is the menu where it is related to how to add the web reference. So select add web reference option. One window will open like this. Then we'll add web reference using copy pasting the web service URL that is we have run previously. So this is the URL same as the URL of the services we have created previously. So after clicking this, we need to click on go. So this is the web service URL. After clicking go, we'll see. So we're going to see the result of the web service. There is get user details. We have created the method in the web service. So we have created the reference. So this is the web reference. So in the default.aspx it will look like this. So we need to add the client side controls. So we have added this. So here is the code. Then we need to test the website. So after running the website, the output of the website it will be like this. So we have run the web page on the server side. So this is the output of the website. So here we can refer the web service in the website. Now we have demonstrated how to refer the web service in the website by giving the reference in the solution. So here if I click, if I enter SDK as a username and submit, it will give us a data related to username SDK. So this is the output of the website where we have referred the website. Thanks for watching.